People in the UK are grappling with a cost of living crisis marked by dramatic increases in the prices of rent, energy and food. Meanwhile, incomes have not kept pace, meaning it is increasingly difficult for many to make ends meet. The aftermath of Brexit has introduced new border charges and led to a shortage of shop and haulage workers. Additionally, the war in the Ukraine has exacerbated the situation by driving up energy costs significantly.
Decided to do a little game today. It has been a while since Nicholas has come shopping with me. We used to do the shopping together, but Nicholas has never been keen on doing the shopping, to be honest. His version of shopping is like the game show supermarket sweep. He just wants to get in and out as fast as possible, whereas I like to spend a little bit longer choosing the right price, the right item, etc, etc. Plus then the whole, dare I say it, COVID hit, and only one member of the household was allowed to shop. So I think Nicholas secretly quite like that. So I've continued doing the shopping in our house. And I think Nicholas is not aware of how much the prices have changed. There was something he said to me that made me think, maybe you're not going to know the prices of certain things.
Cost of living crisis. Cost
of living crisis. He's aware of electricity bills, all the bills going up, that kind of thing. I'm just not sure he knows prices in the supermarket. So we thought we'd play a little game and get him to guess. So here we have a selection of some of the things we buy on a regular basis.
And do you want to say a bit about where we shop and why?
Yeah. My favourite shop is Lidl. I love Lidl. I like the size of the store here in Scarborough. The aisles are wide and I just think the prices are brilliant. Plus they do an app where you get even more money off. I just think it's really good value for money. Some of the things that you get is just fantastic, and I just personally like Lidl. Aldi's always a good one as well, but unfortunately I don't like the Aldi store in Scarborough. We will choose to go to Aldi in other places where the stores are bigger and nicer, but I just don't like the one in Scarborough, so we shop at Lidl. So I wrote down each item here, but then on the reverse is the actual price it cost. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through them all and Nicholas is going to write down what he thinks they are. And then we shall reveal at the end. We've also got a total, so we will see whether Nicholas's total is anywhere near the total that it cost.
Brilliant.
Okay, so where should we start?
Where do you want to start, Jill?
Let's start with the eggs and the bread, because I think they're pretty much on everyone's.
Right, eggs.
So you've got 6 large.
6 large eggs, and then well, they're not free range, are they, eggs?
These ones are not free range.
We do buy free range sometimes when we can get them fresh.
No, it says from caged hens class A. So.
Oh dear. Oh. I'd say £1 for 6 eggs. The bread, that's a small brown.
Seeded.
Seeded. I'd say that's £1. Push okay. Maybe £1.20, but it's a small loaf. So
we'd have a cup of coffee with our breakfast. So I'll go for the coffee. This is the jar of their Lidl's own Gold.
Gold, so it's not Nescafe Gold. I'd say it's quite a big jar, 200 grams. I'd say that's £4.
Will you also write there next to there what you actually think Nescafe would cost?
Nescafe?
Yeah, if you bought the same size in Nescafe.
£6.50 maybe?
Write that down.
Okay.
Okay, then let's look at these fruit items. So we've got a watermelon.
Watermelon, that's quite a big one, I'd say £1.50. Okay.
And we've got a grapefruit. You like your grapefruit in the morning?
I love my grapefruit in the morning. Now I know that when I used to buy them, they used to be about 35, 40p, but I imagine they've gone up. So I'll say 50.
And a pear.
A pear. I haven't got any really frame of reference for a pear. I do like pears, but I can't say I've ever actually bought them ever in my life. So I'm going to go 40p for a pear.
Okay, and baked beans, because they're a breakfast item as well, aren't they? So we'll do it in...
Baked beans, Generic baked beans.
Generic, yeah.
I'd say 40p.
Will you also write me down there what you think Heinz would cost?
They'd be about £1, I reckon.
Okay, let's move on to lunch items.
Right.
So here we have some salad stuff.
Okay.
So a lettuce, an iceberg lettuce.
Iceberg lettuce, £1.
And a packet of cherry tomatoes.
That's quite a big bag there, isn't it? I'm going to go £1.30.
Okay, and we'd have tuna, a tin of tuna.
Tuna, it's not John West tuna, it's generic tuna, but I'm going to go 75p.
Okay, also write down there what you think a branded...
John West.
Yeah.
I'd say John West, £1.50. Double the price, I'd say.
Okay, and we have mayonnaise with it. This
Mayonnaise.
is Lidl's own light mayonnaise.
£1.50.
Okay, will you also write down there what you think Hellman's is as well?
Almonds, I'd say, would be about £4.
Okay.
Brown sauce, you want to do?
Yes, let's do the brown sauce.
Brown sauce.
Lidl's generic.
It's not
brown
HP,
sauce.
so I'm going to say 60p.
Okay, and what do you think HP would be?
HP, £2.
Okie dokie. Right, let's move on to the cordial because we'd have a drink with lunch.
Right, someone's been out.
Already been at that one. So that's orange and mango, again Lidl's own.
£1.50.
Okie dokie. Let's do the chicken portions next. This is a kilogram. I've had to put that on to hide the price because the price was actually on there. That's a kilogram of chicken breast portions.
That's a lot, and it's fresh chicken. It's not frozen. I'd say it's a tough one. £6 maybe. Maybe more.
Okay. And for an evening dinner, we'd have that with a stir fry. So we've got an Oriental style stir fry bowl here.
Stir fry. Quite a big amount that. That's £2.
Sometimes I might curry it and add a bit of passata.
Well, I also use passata when I do come to make bolognese, which I do a couple of times a year. So I'd say that was about 50p.
And of an evening we would wash it down with a bottle of wine. This is Lidl's Shiraz Australian red.
Well, I know it would be €1 in Italy or in Spain.
Roll on Spain.
Here, when the government screws with taxes and tax all the alcohol, I'd say that's £4.
Okay, and then we've got pop. So these are Lidl's own version of Iron Brew, obviously spelled completely different to the branded Iron Brew. And this will be Pepsi Max, Lidl's version of Pepsi Max. So will you write me down what you think both these cost and what their branded ones would be?
Right, sure. I'd say the Iron Brew, 60p. I'd say the Roller Cola, 60p. I'd say, well, I think I've seen it recently. I think the Pepsi Max has gone way up now. You can sometimes get it on offer, but I'd say it's about £2.69 for Pepsi Max. And I think Iron Brew, the official one, is £1.99.
Okay, so what does that bring your total to? Do we need to total that up?
So we've just worked out the total, and the total comes to £29.15. How many days was? Don't know how long that would last. Wouldn't last that long, one day.
No, we can usually get a few meals out of the chicken portions.
Yeah, there's only one kind of tuna.
But there's only one kind of tuna, so...
Yeah, we've got a lot more than that.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me at it. Tell me what things are.
Okay.
So which is the first item?
So the first item was the eggs. And
Okay.
you said they were £1.
So we turn this over. £1.09.
Very close. Are you shocked about that 9p?
I am actually, because it's only 6 eggs.
And they're
You used to be able to get a dozen.
they're actually the cheapest in Lidl. They do others that are much dearer.
Gosh, right, okay. And then bread.
Bread.
I had that at £1.
£1.
65p.
See, that's you were closer with the £1 for your branded Warburton's wholemeal would be £1.
Oh, right. Lots of things aren't as bad as I thought. There's no cost of living crisis. This has been a complete waste of time.
Yeah. Right, your coffee.
Right. Coffee.
I think that's a surprise as well.
£2.49?
Yes, this is why I like Lidl.
Right, okay.
We would need to research what on Nescafe.
Right, okay. Yeah, we'll find that out. We'll flash that up.
We'll
I said
yeah.
Nescafe will be £6.50, but we'll flash up on the screen
So
exactly how much that is.
Now your next item, watermelon. Now, they weigh the watermelons in kilograms, and it is quite a beast.
Right, okay.
So you were a little bit off on this one. You said £1.50.
£3.75. Who's paying that for watermelon?
Me.
So next thing.
Okay, the next one is your beloved grapefruit that you have in the morning.
I love my grapefruit.
You said 50p.
I said 50p. 47. That was close.
It's close.
I do like grapefruit in the
You do
morning.
like the grapefruit. Next we have the pear.
Pear.
You said 40p.
I had a pear for lunch today and I thoroughly enjoyed it. 50p.
50p.
Right, okay.
Yeah, quite close on that one. Okay, then we've got the baked beans. Now these are the cheapest baked beans in Lidl. You said you thought they were 40p.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who's paying more than that for it. 22!
22.
Oh, that's very reasonable.
Now, I do believe, I remember looking up Heinz beans, and I might be wrong, again we'll put it up on the screen, but I'm sure a tin of Heinz beans is nearer the £2 mark, and you said £1.
Right, okay. We'll flash that up on the screen.
Okay, next you've got your lettuce.
Back over here.
You said
lettuce.
£1.
79p.
79p.
Wow, okay.
Tomatoes, you said £1.30.
£1.39.
Very close. Well done on that one, Nicholas. Okay, now the tin of tuna. We have quite a lot of tuna in our diet, don't we?
Yeah.
You said 75p.
65, that's
65.
really good.
But I have just found Tesco's do it for 55p. Tesco
Right,
comes
okay.
in.
Go Tesco's.
Next we've got the mayo. You said £1.50.
I did say £1.50. 95p.
95p. Again, we'll put the price of a Hellman's up on the screen. You said £3.99.
Yeah.
Okay, the brown sauce. You said 60p.
89.
So that's a little bit dearer than you
That's,
thought.
yeah, it's a bit pricey for brown sauce, I would have thought.
Okay, again, for HP, we'll put the price above. You said you think HP is £2. I think it's quite a little bit dearer than that off the top of my head, but we'll put the price up top.
Okay.
Okay, moving on to the cordial.
Cordial, someone's been swigging.
You said £1.50.
I did. What have we got? £1.19, that's quite reasonable.
Reasonable.
Because it'll go quite a long way, that.
And I like that they've introduced loads of new flavours at Lidl as well.
Yeah, that's orange and mango.
Yeah, I think we've got a peach and raspberry, a blackcurrant, and a watermelon and strawberry.
Delicious.
Okay, next is the 1 kilogram of chicken.
Right.
You said
I could be way out on this one.
You said £6.
£6. £5.99.
£5.99. You did very well on that.
You said I didn't know how much things were.
No. But that is a really good price for a kilogram of chicken.
It is a good price, yeah. Especially fresh.
In fact, I think we will for that one put some prices up of Sainsbury's, Tesco's, and maybe Morrison's what they charge because it is quite a bit dearer.
Okay.
The stir fry that we have with it, you said £2.
Stir fry, 80p. That's really reasonable.
Really good, and again they do different flavours. So you see why I love in Lidl.
I want to know what you're spending our money on.
Passata. Passata.
I think I'm going to be quite close with this.
Yeah, you said 50p.
50p, and it's 55, so it's gone up a little bit.
Okay, next we've got the wine.
Wine, £4, I said.
£4, yeah.
£4.15, so it has gone up. That has gone up. Yeah, you should be able to get a bottle of wine like that for about £4.
Okay, so the Iron Brew.
Iron Brew. What did I say?
You said 60p.
65. Things are going up. Things are going up.
We'll put the price of the real branded Iron Brew up above. You said £1.99. And the Roller Cola, the knockoff Pepsi Max.
Right.
You said 60.
49. That's really good.
That's really reasonable. And again, you said, what did you put there? £2.60.
Although I did have Pepsi Max the other day, and it's hard to go back to the Roller Cola. It really is. After you have Pepsi Max is infinitely better.
Yeah.
I will say that.
You said for Pepsi Max, you said £2.62 a bottle. So again, we'll put the price up.
Yeah.
We did get it on offer. We got 2 bottles for £3. That made them £1.50 each, which is a really good price.
Really good price. And if I'd be prepared to pay that rather than go for the cheap stuff, because it's nowhere near as good.
No.
So.
Okay, so your total was £29.15.
Right, and the total is.
The total is. Come on.
£27.66.
So that's actually better than you thought.
So the cost of living crisis, is it really happening?
Shop at Lidl and Asda, and it's not.
I guess it isn't, no, yeah. If you're savvy about where you shop, you can do quite well, can't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's really good.